Hello and welcome to Inside Indiana Business. I'm Gary Dick. Fort Wayne-based Sweetwater is an Indiana entrepreneurial success story, a leading online retailer of music instruments and audio gear. The company currently employs some 1,300 in Fort Wayne, hired from almost every state in the country, and now has plans to nearly double that workforce. Sweetwater says it will invest more than $76 million to build and equip a new warehousing facility and conference center with plans to add more than 1,000 employees. Founder Chuck Surack, a driving force for his company and Northeast Indiana, joins me now with details on this blockbuster announcement. And Chuck, as always, welcome to the program.
Thank you, Gary.
First of all, Sweetwater, as I said, is an entrepreneurial success story in Indiana, big operation. You didn't have to put this expansion in Fort Wayne. You looked at other places. Where all did you?
Yeah, we did. There was a real strong pull to do something on the West Coast so we could serve our customers, but also economically, the states of Nevada and California were pulling really hard and offered quite a few incentives and wanted us to be there.
At the end of the day, why did you choose Fort Wayne?
End of the day, I chose Fort Wayne. It is home for me. It's home for our 1,300 employees, and it's a great place. Indiana is a great place to do business, and I was just a little uncomfortable that we could get the same sort of culture in Nevada or California that we can get in Northeast Indiana.
And on top of that, and we talk about it a lot on this show and our properties, what's going on in Fort Wayne, in particular downtown, there's a lot of momentum. Did that play into that, especially in that whole talent attraction piece? You're going to need to attract people to work for you.
Absolutely. Kind of started about 10 years ago with the ballpark, and you fast forward, we've had so many investments in our downtown, and that's the kind of thing that potential applicants look at before they move to Fort Wayne. About 3/4 of our employees we bring in from all over the country. You're right, we have 48 states represented, 7 different countries, and they all Google Fort Wayne before they come there, and it's great that we really have a quality of place from the riverfront development we're doing, our landing, new hotels. It's a whole new downtown for Fort Wayne.
Before we get into details on the expansion, give us the thumbnail for those who don't know, because the Sweetwater story is an amazing one. If I remember right, you founded the company in your parents' VW minibus, I think, or something. It's a crazy story.
I did. In 1979, my mom and dad gave me their beat-up VW bus that they had wrecked, and it's hard to believe that it'll be 40 years in January that we've come from the VW bus to the 1,300 employees, and a lot more to come.
Yeah. Okay. Let's talk about this expansion and what you will be adding with this expansion.
Yeah, right away. In fact, we already broke ground, and we're starting a 350,000 square foot distribution center. A lot of technology in it. There'll still be a lot of people working too. And then we're also going to build a convention center, and we'll use that for our own internal training and concerts and that sort of thing, but also for the community. We make sure that all of our space is available for the community to use.
Talk about, Chuck, the kinds of jobs, kinds of people you're going to be looking for, because obviously it relates to what you're doing in terms of musical equipment and audio and a lot of customer service that makes you unique.
Yeah, that's a great question. A lot of people thought with the new distribution center they were simply warehouse jobs, and there will be some, but the majority of the jobs are either sales engineers jobs or people working in the accounting department or marketing or merchandising, and clearly today the internet, web's a big part of what we do, so a lot of technical jobs will be through this whole process.
Also talk about your campus. We're seeing some video of that right now, because it really is a cool campus. You talk about Google and all the tech companies and the amenities and cool bells and whistles. You've got a lot of those at your corporate headquarters.
You know, I hear pretty regularly that we're like the Google campus, but I've never been there. I'd like to go someday. But yeah, we have a lot of fun stuff. We have our own really high quality food service. We've got a slide so you can go from the second floor to the first floor. We have a full-time doctor that's completely free to our employees, a hair salon, a whole gaming area. We also work at our company, but I just feel that our employees and our guests and customers are so important. You have to treat them well, and that's one of the differentiators for us.
Going forward, what in your view, you've got this big expansion that will take place really, you've already broken ground, so the next 3 years, what's going to really drive, in your view, drive growth at Sweetwater?
We're very fortunate. Our model fits neatly between the other 8,000 independent music stores and even Amazon. And we do a lot of consultative sales, and the products that we sell, all the instruments that are used on stage, guitars, drums, keyboards, or at the church, or even at home, are getting more and more technical, but they're also getting more affordable. So our customers need help figuring out how the pieces work together. And that's the real strength at Sweetwater. And we think the growth is going to continue for a very long time.
Chuck Surack is the founder, CEO at Sweetwater in Fort Wayne. Congratulations on the deal. Thanks for coming out. We'll look forward to talking to you soon.
Thank you, Gary.
All right.